Call your local store. It powers right up. It's not like the big can one where it takes forever to charge it and it's real heavy and it runs real hot and all that stuff. It's so much better. This things on the front, and it is so fast. It is lightning fast. I did have one problem. I could not get into my password. The guy that started the unit up for me there on site, which I gladly let them do it because it took me 3 days to get the other one going. It was terrible. Um, he started it, but the password wasn't right. Thank you for thumbs up. So let me tell you, a lot of the staff has changed over in that store. This girl, Simona, okay, and this is in Fort Walton. Hey, hey. Uh, Not really health wise terrible, but other than that, I'm still alive. Um, Simona at the Fort Walton T-Mobile by the neighborhood cafe and a big grocery store over there. Uh, and Michael's craft store. Simona was wonderful. I had called her yesterday, and she uh, it was close to closing, and she said, yeah, they had the unit in stock, and that I kept bringing it up, and it was only 15 minutes till closing it. And yeah, I was down the street, but I hated to waste their time because you know darn well if I walk in there, it's going to take more than 15 minutes, and these poor people want to go home, eat dinner, be with their families, and I don't want to do that to them. And so, you know, and plus, if somebody else was in there right before I got there, then they'd have to wait on them, so they'd be taking just as long. So I didn't want to do that. It was no big great hurry. My bill was due yesterday, but it was okay. I paid it today. But anyway, I usually pay it in the store. I don't like to do any bills online or automatic billing or any of that kind of junk. And I usually pay with cash and get a receipt. But anyway, so I told her, no, I'll just come tomorrow. She said, really, you're welcome to come out. I said, no, 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 no. So she said, all I had to do was switch it out. I didn't have to pay extra money or anything like that. And they had them in stock, no problem. Piece of cake to do. They just give you the new one and you're done. I was like, whoa. So I went in today and she said, actually, it was a great idea that you came today because we had more time to spend with you. And I said, yeah, I felt bad. I didn't want to abuse you guys. Um, you know what I mean? And they were really nice. One guy was helping with me. It took a while for him to set it up. And he started the whole unit up and got it rolling. And I said, it's okay. I said, it's better than 3 days. If it's anything less than 3 days to set it up, I'm good because I'm done. So anyway, what's going on? I'm on fire. Ooh. So anyway, whoops. Ooh, almost lost the phone. So anyway, uh, he got it going and everything. But when I got back, it wouldn't work. The password did not work. I tried it 10 different ways. It was not working because they had me put a new title and password in, which I don't even think I had to do that, honestly. But anyway, so it didn't work. But when I hooked it up with the cable for the broadband to my laptop, this thing was screaming fast. I'm telling you, major difference. And as soon as you plug it in, it's running. It uses a lot less wattage. And it doesn't have to charge up. It doesn't have a big giant battery in it. It doesn't do a darn thing like that other unit. Okay, so Simone was awesome. Okay, and then uh, Jesse. I guess Jesse is the guy that set up. I thought it was Jason, but I guess it was Jesse that set up the unit. But he said he would be there to closing, but that's not the right guy because the guy left at 5. But he was very nice and very helpful. Um, and my other favorite, which she's actually waited on me before when I've made payments, and she was so nice. Any of these people, you need to see them to get service at the T-Mobile store there. And it's at Mary Esther Cutoff and Bill Parkway Northwest, store 8119 And their phone number is 850-864-4367. Um, but it's Fort Walton Beach, Florida. And they will hook you up with some killer deals. This girl has waited on me before for doing payments. She wanted me to not show her last name. But that's Ariel. What a beautiful name. Just like the mermaid. I'm like, is that like the mermaid? She said, yes, it is. Lovely name. Just like Simone. I love that Simone thing. But anyway, Ariel, all these three people, wonderful people. And if you want to get any kind of service, all they got some really cool sales. Um, I just missed a sale on that Samsung A53 for $99. Uh, which if I would have put that with my internet, I would have got my internet half off by the month too. And they said their service is a lot better nowadays. I used to have T-Mobile way long time ago. I just didn't like it because it only worked on the main highways and nothing else. And they said it's come a long way. So, um, but uh, these people were so helpful. And I just got back. It took about this girl here, Ariel's the one that redid my unit with the password and everything like I had before, and it's working. She proved it. She checked it on her own phone, and it worked. That was really nice of her. And she's like, "I'm sorry it's taking so long." So I'm like, "Don't sweat it," and I'm like, "It's all good. I'd rather you do it than me." Um, and she's like, "Well, it has to reboot and all that stuff, so it has to recognize itself." And I said, "No problem." So it's supposed to be running now. I again told her I'm really pleased with the unit. It's way better than the other one. The other one just got worse and worse every month. So if you have the old big can thing in the pink or silver, you may want to consider getting this because this is 5G, and the 5G is really taking over right now. Um, so you might want to check it out because this one is lightning fast. I'm talking about when I plugged it in earlier, with the broadband, and I brought up eBay on my computer. It was like boom, and my internet has never run that fast on this service ever. Plus, it doesn't take forever to boot it up like the other one. This one, as soon as you plug it in, it's like on. It's only seconds. So here's these great people again. If you want good service in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, you'll need to see them. Uh, Simona, she's a doll. Jesse, I don't know if you see it. Jesse, there it is. And of course, Ariel, he's waited on me a couple times before when I've gone in to pay my bill. I just go and pay it in person. Great people, and they're really good at research and stuff. This one girl, Simone, she researched a bunch of different phones for me today and let me know about all these other real deals that they had. Uh, and that was really nice of her, actually, because she's like, you could get a really good deal if you switched over from straight dot. I'm like, nah. And she was showing me all kinds of different stuff they've got going on. So do check it out. And again, if you have the unlimited Wi-Fi, which they are now allowing it for business, so you don't have to go in there and lie. Um, now they kept mine. They didn't change mine to the light, the LTE, which is limited to 100 gig. So I did get the new unit, and it's still on my old policy. So it's still totally unlimited. Um, that was really cool, and I didn't have to pay anything extra, any of that kind of thing. And they set it up for me. So I will tell you, it's really worth getting the new unit. I have much more signal strength, and it flies like the wind. So do check it out. It's a no cost to you if it's available in the store and you don't have to wait for them to ship it, or sit on the phone for 6 hours with the 800 number and try to talk them into sending you one, and then you have to wait by mail. Just talk to your local T-Mobile store and say, look, can I bring my other unit back? Do you have one in the store in the black thing? and may I please get that? And they will do it right there. Boom, da da. That's it. Just make sure you got your original box, all your bits, put the thing all back together, and take it down there and bring a copy of your bill so they can switch it over to your account. They'll do it right there. Boom, boom. So, and mine was perfect. There was no damage. I didn't drop or anything because he did tell me if I messed it up, it'd be like $300 for that unit. But mine was fine. Um, so it worked out just perfect. Um, and they felt bad that I had to come back twice, and I spent a little time there. I said, "Oh, no, no, no." I said, "Actually, it was just wonderful. I appreciate your time." And when I came back the second time tonight, when I called, they weren't very busy at all. But when I went in, everybody had a customer, so I had to wait because it's first come first serve by body, not by phone. So I did have to wait here, and they were like, you know, "I hope you don't mind." And I'm like, "I don't mind at all. Those people were before me. Business is business. You know what I mean?" So I was fine with it. They solved my problem. They were really nice about it, very thorough about it, made sure I totally understand the whole deal. Everything was going to be okay. And if there was any other problem, they gave me an emergency number to call. Otherwise, they told me I was always welcome back to that store, and they would, help me in any way. Just bring the unit on back, and they would fix it up. Matter of fact, when I pulled up in the drive, Simone had called me because I had left a message on her phone. I thought, she's probably waiting on customer after customer. So I probably won't hear from her for hours because she gave me her personal phone number. And I was right. I did not hear from her for hours. It was her personal phone number. And as soon as I pulled up in the drive, she's like, "Hi, I'm sorry I couldn't get back to you. I was with customers." And I said, "I kind of figured you were, but guess what?" She says, "If you want to come down right now," I said, "I'm in the driveway." So I said, "It's no trouble at all." She said, "Gosh, we're glad to see you. We'll see you in a minute." That's great. So really great service, really friendly, whole change in staff up there. Uh, Really impressive. Okay. I love doing business with people that appreciate my money and appreciate my business. It makes me feel good to spend money with good people to help make their paychecks when they appreciate my business and are very sincere about it. I'm not talking about kissing butt. I'm just talking about business is business. They were really good to me. Okay, today. So, um, all three of those people were great. If you're in the area, please go see them and ask for these people because it's well worth your time. And they really know what they're talking about. While I was sitting there waiting, I listened to them sell to customers, and they were very thorough in all their explanations. And there were not customers sitting there going, "Well, I don't know." The people totally understood. I understood hearing the conversations. They were very, very thorough. Okay. So do check it out. Like I say, if you have an option to get this new machine, go get it. Go get it. It's no extra charge, nothing, but you have to bring your other one back and pack it all up nice and neat in a box, and call them in advance to make sure they have a unit in the store, and just tell them you're an existing customer and you would like to exchange it for the other one. The guy tried to talk me out of it this morning, and I said, "Well, if I can't have it, then I don't want the service. I'm just going to kill it because it's just so problematic. I'm going to give it another 30 days if I can try this new unit and see if it's any better. Otherwise, if you're just not going to let me have the unit now after I called yesterday, then I'm just going to kill the service. Just end it. We're done. Party's over." Because I do have internet where I'm at. So it's just a little shaky sometimes. But he said, "Oh no, we'll give you the unit." I was like, "Cool." So it's worth it, 100% worth it. Do check it out. If you don't have one, you need to get one. And now it's open to business and home. It's just you can't take it places with you. It's not like you can take it on a trip with you or traveling in your RV. It's not set up for that. It needs to stay in the same place because they're restricting how many are in each city so it doesn't get overloaded and retarded. See what I'm saying? So, and I like that part. But my other unit just was getting worse every month. It just was not doing me well. It was such a waste because It costs me so much money when it's down, even if it's for 5 minutes or an hour or 4 hours or a day, and does it 3, 4 times, a month. It's just too much trouble. So I like this one, really I do. Do check it out. Thanks for hanging out, and I want to give him an honest review. I have a really cool story. Um, and uh, in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, and some great folks. All right, I talk to you later. Love you. Hope you have a great one. I'm tired. I don't feel good. I'm still trying to recover from the hospital and all that stuff. And I really didn't get a lot of done today as far as my work, which is so unfortunate because every day is $1. Um, but I'm like kind of zombie because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Anyway, uh, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Have a good one. Do something kind for a stranger. And don't let anybody break your stride. Love you.